USC and Stanford. Pete Carroll and the Trojans trying to extend their home winning streak to 36 in a row. Stanford had given up at least 41 points in all three of its Pac-10 games. John David Booty, Patrick Turner. SC would score a couple plays later. Did miss the extra point. Chauncey Washington just before the half, stuffed by the Cardinal D Mayday.
And not a good job by the offensive line of USC, but the Cards stood up and played well.
Oh, that 4th and goal stop sparked the Stanford D to pick 6. Austin Yancey taking it back. Stanford hanging tough. John David Booty again, finding Fred Davis, and the big tight end is loose, Lou.
Oh, and just tremendous speed. Great job of staying in bounds, and looked like he's put the game away.
Stanford would not back down. They cut it to 16-14, but Booty has another weapon. It's the freshman Ronald Johnson.
Look at the separation between line and quarterback. Wide open is Johnson. He takes it in for the score.
SC up 23-17. The Fighting Harbaugh is hanging in there. Booty firing. Well, Pamelo side. Oh, a deep side for Trojan fans. Booty's 3rd pick of the game, and Stanford has another chance under 3 minutes to go in the game. After the turnover, it's 4th and 20. Here's where Stanford throws the incompletion, and it's all over. Tavita Pritchard, the nephew of the throwing Samoan Jack Thompson. First down, Cardinal. The drive's still alive. 1st and goal now for Harbaugh's team. Just over 90 seconds to go. Pritchard trying to do it with his feet. He's down close to the 5. 2nd and goal. Evan Moore, 6 feet, 7 inches tall, throwing up to him. Too high, too deep. Now 3rd and goal. Again, looking for more. Uses height. Not so, says Terrell Thomas. Remember that Cal game a few years ago? 4 opportunities at the end zone, and the Trojans rose up every time and stopped them. But this ain't Cal, and they won't be stopped. Pritchard to Mark Bradford. Touchdown. 5 catches, 86 yards for the senior. No catch in his career bigger than this one, Mark.
What a wonderful job of pushing off, a concentration of catching the football with both hands and getting his foot in bounds for the score.
Oh, but there's time left. Under a minute to go. Now with 23 seconds. Now SC has to convert on 4th down, as Stanford did twice, but not this time. Booty is picked off by Bo McNally. 4th pick of the game, and Stanford, a 40-point underdog in some quarters, knocks off USC 24-23. Look at how feeble the Cardinal had been in their previous games against Pac-10 opponents, most recently getting drilled 41-3 by Arizona State. Harbaugh had called this USC team perhaps the greatest college team ever. This might be the greatest college upset, at least in terms of point spread, in the history of college football.
Man, you know, it was a heck of a week. We prepared ourselves. We knew we had to focus on what we were going to do, and just come in here and do what we did best. You know, don't focus on them, focus on us, and I think we did that.
It's the greatest feeling I think I've ever felt, and I feel it for my players. I just love them. We're so close right now. Great win for the program. That's huge. That's huge. We still got 7 to go. We're going to go enjoy this one, though.
You know, like we said, we just got to move on and get this one out of the way. You know, it happened now, and, you know, everybody, you know, I know everybody stopped talking about the possibilities of being close games and all that. We lost, and got to face that fact and move on.
A 35-game home field winning streak comes to an end. During that run, the Trojans won by an average of 25 points per game. They had done very well against conference teams and against ranked teams, and so that 35-game winning streak is now bookended by losses to Stanford. On Gut Check Saturday, facing a Florida team that was hurting a little bit after falling at home against Auburn. First play of the 2nd quarter, Tim Tebow, bullet to Percy Harvin. Harvin gets down to about the 2-yard line later in the drive. Will you remember that jump pass Tim Tebow threw last year? This one's not pretty. Keyston Moore, which one? Jump pass or that one, Lou? Which one's better?
Well, I think both of them were worth 6 points, and that's all really matters.
10-0 game. Ryan Perilou goes in on 4th down. That was a key note for LSU throughout this game. Tebow again. 10-7. Tebow showing the wheels.
You know, that's a Superman-ish run.
I would say so. Florida moving on that vaunted LSU D, but in a 17-7 game. Keelan Williams showing the speed, and here come the Tigers, 17-14. Later in the 3rd, Tebow has plenty of time. He was only 12 of 26 for 158 yards, but he's got Cornelius Ingram, 37-yard touchdown, 24-14. 4th quarter. Did I mention LSU on 4th down? Matt Flynn on 4th down. Demetrius Byrd, touchdown.
Outstanding job of pass protection, but a better job by Matt Flynn of biding his time and being patient with the play.
Did I mention 4th down, Mayday?
Yes, you did.
4th and 1, Les Miles, the hat, under his hat. He says, we do not tie the game at home. We get the first down with Jacob Hester. Second time he had converted on 4th down on a 15-play, 60-yard drive that culminated with a Hester touchdown run on 3rd and goal. LSU on top at home, 28-24. 5 seconds to go. Tebow had moved his team into LSU territory. Now he's got the arm, throwing it into the end zone. No, sir. Jevis Jackson and company there to knock it away, and Florida loses 2 in a row. LSU coming storming back with a gut check kind of drive down the gut of the game to win it 28-24 and hold on to its spot atop the poll. Chris Fowler and the Game Day guys in Baton Rouge for the slugfest between the Tigers and the Gators. Coming into the weekend, Notre Dame, one of 9 winless teams in college football against Carl Durrell and UCLA. Durrell got his quarterback Ben Olsen knocked out of the game, and McLeod Bethel Thompson, you might have better days. This was not one of them. David Bruton, the pick, returns it to the 5-yard line. The flag was against UCLA. Jimmy wants to score a touchdown, Lou.
That's a good quarterback sneak. Good line movement. That puts Notre Dame ahead.
Turnovers, a problem for the Bruins. Bethel Thompson knocked out Maurice Crum, Lou.
Well, Maurice Crum is a wonderful young man. Very fine football player. I think he had 4 turnovers, including that touchdown.
And Thompson throws it, and Maurice Crum, Lou.
How about that, Mayday? Go ahead, Mayday. Pick it up from here, Mayday. You got
Notre
it.
Dame gets a victory. Todd Harris with Charlie White. Charlie gets a win. Ohio State and Purdue. This was a gut check and a litmus test for Purdue. They were unbeaten, but the schedule had been remarkably soft. Mayday Todd Beckman went to work, finds Ray Small.
And what a wonderful pass. Right on the money. Ray Small hauls it in. Buckeyes take a 7-0 lead.
How about the way Beckman is controlling his team right now?
Maturing. He's managing the offense, doing an outstanding job for the Buckeyes.
Threw for 200 yards, couple of touches, 23-7. Wisconsin and Illinois. Number 5, Wisconsin, going into Champaign. Underdog Rashard Mendenhall goes for $160, and the Zookers up 17-0. Wisconsin trying to fight back. Tyler Donovan finds Kyle Jefferson, who's moving on up, moving on in to the end zone. Donovan did throw a couple of picks in Illinois territory, but he was there and resilient, trying to keep his team in the game. 31-19, Donovan. Garrett Graham, Badgers within 5. But on 4th and 1 play, Lou, how about the Zookers going for it on 4th down with 1:05 to go with a QB sneak?
Well, he felt that he could get it, got good line movement on it.
River rivalry sort of turned into red-faced redemption after Oklahoma and Texas both suffered embarrassing losses last weekend. Going onto the floor of the storied Cotton Bowl, that old patch of turf where so many wars have been waged between these two. Colt McCoy looking for the tight end, Jermichael Finley.
And a great decision to go to your tight end in the red zone area. And it's a great pass, great catch.
I'm sorry, did you say it was a good decision to go to your tight end in the red zone area?
Absolutely. Great pass, great catch.
Sam Bradford, Jermaine Gresham ties the game in 14. Third quarter still tied. The red shirt freshman DeMarco Murray, Luke.
Just a tremendous quickness, acceleration, burst. Goes all the way, goes up going 65 yards to put the Sooners up 21-14.
128 yards for the redshirt freshman on the day. Lead for the Sooners. Here's Bradford again, standing tall in the pocket. Malcolm Kelly caught a couple of touchdown passes. 28-21. That put OU on top. McCoy tried to muster his drive for his team one more time. Threw for 324 yards. Needed another completion on 4th down and couldn't get it. OU snaps a 2-game losing streak. Texas 28-21. Big 12 North, Nebraska and Missouri. Chase Daniel, opening drive right up the middle, touchdown Tigers, and the men in the gold pants were about to open up a can of whooping on the Husker backside. Chase Kaufman touchdown.
Did I say in the red zone go to your tight end?
That's what you said, Mark. Very wise strategy. Daniel to Denario Alexander, who's just coming back from a broken wrist. Daniel 5th in the country in total offense, 41-6. Absolute beatdown again for the pastel shirt defense. Kansas and Kansas State. K-State coming off the win over Texas first quarter. They pick on the stud corner, Aqib Talib, and Jordy Nelson beats him, Luke.
Well, it was just a great throw. It was an out and up. He didn't beat him just running by him. It was an out and up. Well executed.
Third quarter, tied at 14. The Jayhawks got their footing. A little screen. Desmond Briscoe on the bubble, and he splits the bubble and pops it open. 21-14, Jayhawks take the lead. Fourth quarter, Kansas trying to protect the lead. Reesing, quick pass. Oh, Dexton Fields can't handle it, and Chris Carney can. Some of the most disappointed people on the planet wearing the crimson of Kansas. Deion Patton, trickeration. Leon Patton finding Deion Murphy. Kansas State up by 3, but then Reesing would go back to Fields, who couldn't handle the other one. Markey makes the grab.
And a nice job of protection, but a better job of turning down with the ball and finishing the play in for the score.
Fields gets redemption. Talib, who got beat for the early touchdown in the waning moment, 6-point lead, he gets redemption. The game-sealing pick for Aqib Talib. Kansas 30-24 over K-State. They're undefeated. They win in Manhattan for the first time since 1989. South Florida and Florida Atlantic. You know, as soon as the Bulls beat West Virginia, Levitt said, we better be worried about Florida Atlantic. That's a man after Lou Holtz's own heart. Up and over, y'all will be there.
Hey, now you know why he was worried about him. Every game, it's a different team.
Look at Jason Harmon. Wow. Going over the top after catching the Rusty Smith pass. Fourth quarter, Owls punting. 21-17, South Florida has the lead. Marcus Edwards is knocked over, and Florida Atlantic's Michael Lockley able to make the hit. The flag on the plays, interference on Florida Atlantic. What do you think, Lou?
Well, it was knocked into by his own man, which is legal.
A 21-17 game, a bit of a break for the Bulls and a breakaway run for Benjamin Williams. Williams puts it in the end zone. He had 168 yards on the day and found the end zone all afternoon. Had 4 touchdowns under 5 minutes to go. It's not a great punt from Keegan Peterson. It's the ball away from Lucas Darr. Oh. Was that necessary?
No.
No. Levitt says no. Get up in his kitchen. Jimmy spending a little quality time with the young man.
Wait till I get you on the practice field, young man.
I've been there, and I know how that feels.
He's explaining the error of his ways. Cincinnati and Rutgers. Schiano trying to avenge last year's loss. Ray Rice held under 100 yards again with the Scarlet Knights up 17-7. Ben Mock, Marshawn Gilliard.
What a beautiful pitch and catch right here, but concentration on the football brings it down for the score. The Bearcats up 28.
How do the Bearcats make their living on defense, Mayday?
Takeaways.
Creating turnovers, right?
There you go.
They got 3 interceptions off of Mike Teal and Cincinnati. Let me tell you, back on college football final, Virginia Tech and Clemson. This is a gut check to see who has the chops to be a contender in the ACC. Tigers dressed in all purple, hadn't beaten the Hokies since 1989. Cullen Harper threw for 372 yards, but he threw a couple of interceptions, including the pick 6 to DJ Parker. Hokies up 7-0. But once again, Clemson's special teams, and I know it's Beamer ball, they were a complete embarrassment. Here's a Pontiac game-changing nominee, a punt return by Eddie Roy.
And this is Beamer ball, but keep an eye on Eddie Roy. He gets great volume, but he's going to put his hand on his blocker right there, pushes him into the coverage man, takes it, houses it, 82 yards for the score.
Week in and week out, Clemson has some type of breakdown in special teams. It seems a little kickoff return here by Victor Harris.
Well, if you don't have 3 safety men on the kickoff, you're going to run into some problems because the only guy who really has a chance at him here is the kicker. They get great blocking, great execution, but there's certain fundamentals you have to do in a kickoff coverage and keep the ball inside in front of you.
Macho Harris going 100 yards. Beamer's team wins it 41-23. Clemson's lost 2 in a row. Miami, North Carolina. Butch Davis trying to rebuild the Tar Heels just as he rebuilt the Canes back in the day. Reverse! Brandon Tate and the Heels jumped out 27-0. Miami, though, would come storming back in the second half, down 27-13 after fielding a punt way too close to their own goal line. Tile right up top, Darnell Jenkins to end-to-end, 97 yards. Miami back to within a touchdown, 27-20, but after the Heels regained their composure, added a field goal, right, looking, firing. Quan Sturdivant was wide open, but he's on scholarship with the Heels. North Carolina, 33-27, huge win for Butch Davis. Georgia Tech and Maryland. Maryland's running game's been very effective. Mayday, Lance Ball here.
Nice job by Lance Ball of cutting the ball to the left foul his blockers, but you're not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. He takes it in for the score for the Terrapins.
He had 3 touchdowns on the day. It's now 28-20. Taylor Bennett, Demarius Thomas, 39 yards, 2-point conversion would fail. Tech can't get it tied. Minute to go in the game. Travis Bell, home meets leather. High enough, long enough, not straight enough. Maryland escapes against Georgia Tech. The mercurial Yellow Jackets, 28-26. Boston College taking on Bowling Green. Matt Ryan's at it again, putting up big numbers. Andre Callender going 51.
Very nice execution. Just to get a big play doesn't mean you have to throw it far. There's a 4-yard play that goes 70.
He went over 300 yards for the 4th time this year. His second 4 TD games. You saw him hit Callender again. BC picked off 6 passes. That one for Nick Larkin goes the other way. 55-24 the final. West Virginia and Syracuse. Syracuse came into the day leading the Big East. They were co-leader. They had the 1 win over Louisville. Pick off by Keelan Dykes, and that lead in the Big East was going to be short-lived. Pat White, Darius Renaud. Rich Rodriguez had the offense rolling. White suffered a thigh bruise again and left the game, but West Virginia would have plenty of points. Rolled up 55-14. Arizona State and Wazoo. You see the pain on Georgia and Tennessee. A story in a local newspaper in Knoxville quoted several former Tennessee players as saying they didn't know about the attitude and direction of the Vols under Phil Fulmer. Apparently, it not only incensed Fulmer, but the volunteer players, Arian Foster going in, and then a little trickeration. Lucas Taylor to LaMarcus Coker. You think the former players are okay with the way the Vols played today, Mark?
Absolutely. The way that they took it to Georgia 2 years in a row.
That's right. Mark Richt had never lost in Neyland Stadium, but Tennessee hung half 100 on them last year. Montario Hardesty goes in 35-14.
This first time I've seen Tennessee look like they used to 3 years ago.
Homecoming for Nick Saban in Alabama against Houston, and boy, the Tide got out of the gate quickly. First quarter, John Parker Wilson, his second touchdown pass of the quarter to Mike McCoy. 23-0, and the route was on. Or so it seemed. Art Briles spread offense. Case Keenum to the speedy Anthony Aldridge, gone, and in the 4th quarter, it's 30-24, and with 5 seconds to go, Keenum trying to spoil the Tide's homecoming, firing into the end zone, and Simeon Castile, the senior, there to save the day. Tide escapes barely. Nick Saban said, never leave our games early. We always make it exciting. 30-24 the final. North Carolina State and Florida State. Game tied at 10. NC State the ball on its own 41. And Daniel Evans to Michael Ray Garvin. I have here Mammal for an interception, a pick 6. Florida State going up 17-10. And Xavier Lee finds Greg Carr. Lou, why did they not call pass interference on the offense on this Pontiac game-changing nominee?
Well, because the official may not have been in position, or maybe he didn't think, but in any event, very seldom they call offensive pass interference.
He tackled it. But
no,
it was a great catch anyway.
That's
still.
Judgmental call.
27-10. It was a great. Northwestern and Michigan State had a shootout. J.U. Colquitt trying to fire up his teammates. Tied at 34 in the 4th quarter. C.J. Bechet to Eric Peterman. Peterman, he too once fell spell to the lure of the end zone and reaching for the touchdown and a doff of the urban sombrero. Wildcats go up 41-34. Later in the 4th, same score, Brian Hoyer to Eric Andino. Offense everywhere, Mayday.
Everywhere on both sides of the football. No defense, though.
Not a lot. 41 all. It was tied. Go to overtime. Bechet, who accounted for more than 500 yards offense. Omar Conte, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Year, right?
Yeah.
Number 18, Arizona State, trying to start 6-0 for the first time since 1996, visiting Washington State. Wazoo's Alex Brink hooks up with Devin Frischneck. Touchdown. Brink, 27 of 50, 369 yards. Also became the school's all-time leading passer. Cougars up 3. Sun Devils answer. Rudy Carpenter to Brady Conrad, 3-yard score. The Sun Devils go back out on top. After a field goal by Thomas Weber made it 23-20 State. 35 seconds left. Joshua Henderson to the Sun Devils 35. That set up this. 17 seconds. Oh, field goal attempt, no good. Sun Devils hang on to win. They are 6-0 on the season. Let's go back to college football. Hawaii hosting Utah State. That's Heisman hopeful Colt Brennan. 2nd quarter. This is what he can do and do well. Out of the gun to Devon Best, 22-yard score. Warriors up 24-13. Later in the quarter, scary moment for Brennan and Hawaii. Scrambling, completes the pass, but he is hit hard. He was injured, forced to leave the game, but returned. Hawaii goes on to win 52-37. They are 6-0 for the first time since 1981.
Michigan hosting Eastern Michigan. Mike Hart looking to make history. Needs 33 more yards to pass Anthony Thomas to become Michigan's all-time rushing leader. Here he takes the handoff. One of 3 touchdowns for Hart in this one. It's 23-14 Michigan. Later in the third, 26-14, and here comes Hart. Ooh, baby, he does it. Hart, 22 carries, 215 yards as he passes Anthony Thomas. Pretty impressive, and Michigan has been impressive of late. They've won.
Things are so good, there's still good days after the final gun. Akron, Western Michigan. Now, rather than risk having a punt block, Western Michigan opted for a safety, then kicked off up 5.
10-yard line. Owen looking for somewhere to go with it, and he broke away to the 15, to the 20. He tries to lateral, and he did. And with the football, Jones! Andre Jones is in the open field! Andre Jones with one man to beat! Andre Jones is going to go to the 5, to the 2, to the 1, touchdown! The Zips win! It's over! It's over! The Zips have won the game! 39-38 Akron! Ball game! Good night!
Wow! Wow! What a game! Unbelievable!
Zips scored 15 points inside the final 5 minutes to win by 1. I believe, Steve,
Yeah.